What's the Supreme Court of India's contempt jurisdiction? In this video, we delve into the concept of contempt jurisdiction of the Supreme Court of India, exploring its legal framework and authority in enforcing judicial control. We examine how the apex court exercises its powers to maintain judicial ethics and ensure that the legal precedent set by its rulings is upheld. The contempt jurisdiction of the Supreme Court plays a crucial role in maintaining the integrity of the legal system, and its judicious use is essential to prevent any erosion of trust in the institution. Through a detailed analysis of court cases and court procedures, we shed light on the significance of contempt jurisdiction in the Indian legal domain, highlighting its relevance to constitutional law, constitutional rights, and judicial review. By understanding the scope and limitations of contempt jurisdiction, we can better appreciate the role of the Supreme Court in upholding the rule of law and ensuring that its authority remains unchallenged. Hi, I am Advocate Dr. Saurabh Kapoor, bringing you a video on this fascinating topic like this. But before you start watching this video, I request you to kindly like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to my YouTube channel. To view videos like this more, please leave a comment below telling your thought and idea about this video and future videos you want. Kindly share this video with your friends, family, and social groups to spread this knowledge. Join me as I dive into the complex world of the Supreme Court of India's contempt jurisdiction and try to break it down in a way that even I can understand. In India, the concept of contempt of court is a crucial aspect of upholding the rule of law. It's essential to maintain the dignity and authority of the judiciary, ensuring that people respect the law and the legal system. The Contempt of Courts Act 1971 outlines the provisions for contempt, which can be categorized into civil and criminal contempt. Civil contempt refers to the willful disobedience of an order or judgment, while criminal contempt involves contemptuous behavior, such as scandalizing the court or obstructing the administration of justice. The Supreme Court of India has the inherent power to punish contempt, which is essential to protect the judiciary's integrity. If the judiciary doesn't have the authority to punish those who show disregard for its orders, the entire system would collapse. The concept of contempt is not meant to stifle free speech or criticism, but to ensure that the judiciary is respected and its authority is maintained. Contempt proceedings are generally initiated suo motu, or on the basis of a petition filed by someone. Once initiated, the Supreme Court can issue a show cause notice asking the accused to justify their actions. If the accused fails to provide a satisfactory response, the court can impose penalties, including imprisonment or fine. In a country like India, where the judiciary is often seen as the last resort for justice, maintaining the dignity and authority of the courts is crucial. The concept of contempt of court plays a vital role in ensuring that the judiciary is respected and its authority is maintained, thereby upholding the rule of law. The Supreme Court faces several challenges in addressing contempt cases, which can have significant implications on justice and public perception. One of the major challenges is the sheer volume of cases, which can lead to delays and backlogs. This can result in the justice system losing its credibility, and the public may start questioning the judiciary's authority. Another challenge is the lack of clarity on what constitutes contempt. The Contempt of Courts Act 1971 provides a broad framework, but there have been instances where the courts have struggled to define what amounts to contempt. This ambiguity can lead to inconsistent judgments and a lack of clarity on the boundaries of free speech. The Supreme Court also faces the challenge of balancing the need to protect its authority with the need to protect free speech and expression. The court must ensure that it doesn't stifle legitimate criticism or dissent, while simultaneously maintaining its authority and protecting the judiciary's reputation. The proliferation of social media has added a new dimension to contempt cases. With the rise of online platforms, there's a growing tendency to criticize judges and the judiciary, often using abusive language or making personal attacks. This can be damaging to the judiciary's reputation and make it challenging for the courts to maintain their authority. The Supreme Court has to navigate these challenges carefully, ensuring that it upholds the Constitution and the rule of law while protecting its own authority and integrity. The court's approach to contempt cases has a significant impact on public perception and the overall administration of justice. The implications of these challenges are far-reaching and can have a significant impact on the justice system. If the Supreme Court is unable to address these challenges effectively, It can lead to a loss of public trust and confidence in the judiciary. The judiciary's authority is not just limited to its ability to punish contempt, but also its ability to protect its own dignity and reputation. The Supreme Court's approach to contempt cases sets a precedent for the lower courts, and any inconsistency or ambiguity can have a ripple effect throughout the justice system. The Supreme Court has been proactive in addressing these challenges, and there have been instances where the court has taken a nuanced approach to contempt cases. However, there's still a long way to go in terms of clarifying the boundaries of contempt and ensuring that the judiciary's authority is maintained. In recent years, there have been instances where the Supreme Court has taken a more liberal approach to contempt cases, recognizing the importance of free speech and expression. However, this approach has also been criticized for being inconsistent and sometimes lacking clarity. The legal framework of contempt jurisdiction in India is complex, with multiple layers and nuances. The Contempt of Courts Act 1971 provides the broad framework, but the Supreme Court has developed its own jurisprudence through various judgments and orders. There are three types of contempt: civil contempt, criminal contempt, and contempt in the face of the court. Civil contempt involves the willful disobedience of an order or judgment, while criminal contempt involves contemptuous behavior, such as scandalizing the court or obstructing the administration of justice. Contempt in the face of the court involves behavior that disrupts the court's proceedings or undermines its authority. The Supreme Court has developed a robust approach to contempt jurisdiction, with various notable cases shaping the court's approach over the years. One of the earliest cases was the 1962 case of Uttar Pradesh v. Mohammed Naeem, where the court held that it had the inherent power to punish contempt. In the 1991 case of In Re Vinay Chandra Mishra, the court emphasized the importance of maintaining the dignity and authority of the judiciary. In recent years, the Supreme Court has taken a more nuanced approach to contempt cases, recognizing the importance of free speech and expression. The 2019 case of Prashant Bhushan v. Supreme Court of India highlights this shift, where the court recognized that criticism of the judiciary was not necessarily contemptuous, as long as it was bona fide and made in good faith. The court's approach to contempt jurisdiction has evolved over the years, reflecting changing social norms and values. The court has had to balance its authority with the need to protect free speech and expression, ensuring that the judiciary's integrity and dignity are maintained. A landmark case that exemplifies the Supreme Court's stance on contempt is the 2001 case of Bharadakanta Mishra v. Registrar of Orissa High Court. In this case, the court emphasized the importance of maintaining the dignity and authority of the judiciary, holding that contempt proceedings were necessary to protect the judiciary's reputation and authority. The court's approach in this case reflects its commitment to upholding the rule of law and maintaining the judiciary's integrity. The case sets a precedent for the lower courts, emphasizing the need to protect the judiciary's authority and dignity. The Supreme Court's stance on contempt has a significant impact on the judiciary and society. It sets a precedent for the lower courts, ensuring that the judiciary's authority and dignity are maintained. The court's approach also shapes public perception of the judiciary, influencing how people view the justice system. The importance of contempt jurisdiction in maintaining judicial authority and integrity cannot be overstated. The Supreme Court's approach to contempt cases has a significant impact on the justice system, shaping public perception and influencing how people view the judiciary. In conclusion, the Supreme Court of India's contempt jurisdiction plays a crucial role in upholding the rule of law and maintaining the judiciary's integrity. The court's approach to contempt cases is complex, reflecting the need to balance authority with free speech and expression. We hope this video has provided a comprehensive understanding of the Supreme Court's contempt jurisdiction. If you have any opinions on the topic, please share them in the comments below. Don't forget to check out our next video on related legal issues.